Boer. Frank de Boer speelt de bal. Heel goed naar Dennis Bergkamp. Dennis Bergkamp neemt de bal aan. Dennis Bergkamp. Dennis Bergkamp. Dennis Bergkamp. Live here. Balotelli. Aguero. 12 minutes to go in normal time. Liverpool 3-0. Corner taken quickly. Origi.
Recuperó con entrado, el cuero lo tiene Cristiano, le puede pegar Cristiano, el golpeo de Cristiano, ¡qué golazo! ¡Gol! ¡Golazo de Cristiano Ronaldo!
What's up, guys? Welcome to the stream. They were just playing the pre-game of the Dortmund game, and they were singing "You Never Walk Alone." I didn't realize that they were the other club that sang the song as well. That's fun. Barcelona, PSG. It's going to be fun. What you guys got today? What do you guys think? I'm conflicted. I'm conflicted on what's going to happen. So we could either have an exciting game with lots of goals, like we did in the first leg, or because it's do or die, both teams are going to play more conservative. Though I don't know. I hope it's a lot of goals scored. What's the philosophy here? Do you risk everything in a second leg, or do you play more controlled? You play more. Thanks, Tom. Thanks for the reminder, Tom. Have I recovered from Saturday yet? Not entirely. That was tough. That Spurs game was tough. Sure. Somebody says, I think Barca wins by penalty kicks. Yeah, I'm hoping for a good game. I'm hoping for a really good game. Atleti will very likely park the bus. Gotcha. Yep, I was wondering what kind of game we're gonna get here. Is it gonna be one of those games where it's like exciting like the first leg, or not as exciting? We had 18 goals scored in the last leg together, collectively in 2 days. Are we going to get the same kind of second leg? I doubt it. I don't know. I think we'll be lucky to get 10 goals across all the games. Hey, this is on the first games in a while that I was on time for the stream. I actually got to see the anthem. What's up, guys? Welcome in. We got 39 in here. Once everybody gets in here, we're going to have a good time. Coin toss. Barcelona will destroy PSG, especially because PSG disrespecting the greatest player ever. You think there's like some cosmic justice going to be paid here? Yeah, I knew that You Never Walk Alone is Liverpool, and I knew Celtic. I knew there was another team, but I couldn't remember. And I guess it's Dortmund. Barca win with 2 goals. That's your prediction? We'll see. I'm predicting Barca gets past the second leg, but I think unfortunately they're probably going to play a boring match, and I missed the first leg because of a freaking tornado. So Mbappe hat trick incoming. Do you think the youth of Barca could handle an onslaught of Mbappe if he brings his A game? That's interesting. Oh, it's the announcer. The announcer's the dude who's like the legendary Messi announcer. The one who's like talking about how he could balance a balloon on the end of a needle in a wind tunnel or something like that. What? First kick of the game, they're going long ball onto the other side of the pitch. That's interesting. Yeah, he likes commentating Barcelona. Yeah. Well, actually, now I get Ray Hudson. That's who it was. They just switched it back to an American guy, though. Maybe he's not American. I'm not sure. Dortmund is a class place to visit. Superb stadium and atmosphere. It looks like it. Oh, there's Ray. Yeah, okay, sweet. I get Ray. I get Ray for the whole game. That's going to be nice. Ooh. That was a chance there by good run by Mbappe. They almost had a good connection there. Yeah, 3-2 on aggregate. That's a tough. I feel like that's a tough lead to hold when you've got a world-class player on the other side. So I wouldn't change my tactics if I'm Barcelona. I'd be trying to score a bunch of goals still. I wouldn't be parking the bus. The Scottish UCL commentator is always great. Nice. Ray Hudson used to play in Fort Lauderdale as a player a really long time ago. Really? From Newcastle. Don't bring up Newcastle, Tom. I know you're a fan. I have a tough relationship with Newcastle right now. Freaking Corey wouldn't let me hear the end of it after that game. Barcelona never park a bus. Okay, that's good to know. Yeah, I was just saying if I was the manager, I wouldn't change tactics when you're only got a one goal lead in a second leg. I would just play my style. Oh, we got another dude. PSG with a couple chances. All right, here we go. Is my stream lagging for anyone else other than me? I'm a little frustrated by the fact that I should have top quality speed, and my streams always feel like they're lagging. Does Corey even watch every game? No. Corey doesn't have time to watch every game. But Corey is a legit fan, but I would say, even though he's like one of my best friends in the world, I would say that for him, he's fallen in love with the game to the extent that he truly appreciates it and enjoys it. I don't think that he's really got the time to devote to it in the same way that I've had the time to devote to it. So he's a big fan though. He really does support Newcastle. That's legit. It's not always the speed that's throttling. I don't know. Yeah, I just don't know why. I don't know why it doesn't. It's just not a good streaming setup where I'm at, but I really can't afford to live anywhere else. This place is cheap. All right, we got the ball to Lamar. Lamar. I called him Lamar. Does Corey support the U.S. men's team? Yeah. Corey is more of a delusional supporter of the U.S. men's team, though. He just thinks that we ought to be number one. Doesn't have a really realistic frame of where our team's at. But yeah, we both support the men's team. Yeah. In fact, I'm going to go ahead and leak it here for all those who watch the streams. We're planning, me and Corey, to make a trip to the Copa America game that's played in Dallas. I believe it's against Bulgaria. And we're going to do a vlog style video. Dude, something that I've noticed in these games is these referees having to be so quick and move out of the way when a pass is played through their legs. What that referee's pretty agile. He got out the way quick. Not Bulgaria. What did I say? Did I say Bulgaria? Give me 1 second. I think it's Bolivia. Bolivia. Yeah, Bolivia. Sorry, my bad. I don't know why I said Bulgaria. It's Bolivia. Thanks for the correction. Yeah. So it'll be fun. Yeah, the tickets to that game are actually pretty reasonable. So we were surprised by how reasonable they are, and we're going to be able to make a trip over there using business funds. Make it an actual piece of content. Interesting that PSG has had more chances so far. Seems that Barca's had trouble setting anything up on the other side of the pitch. Bolivia team is very bad. You guys will win easily. Yeah, I wish that I could get to go watch a more balanced game, but with location, Dallas is the closest game that would be to us. It's about 6.5 hours from where Corey lives. But everything else is played farther away. And also, I think that the what just happened? PSG just tripped. What happened? Dembele? All right. Just lost the dribble and just fell down. The heck? Huh. Whenever I go to watch my team, I always hope that the other team is as trash as possible just to enjoy my time. That's funny. Who wins the Champions League? I think I'm coming to the realization that betting against Man City is just not going to work. I don't know. I think that I'd rather somebody like Barcelona or even Dortmund or somebody like that win it. But I think that it's going to come down to probably Man City wins. Man City's just so deep, and I'm realizing that now. Like, even if they don't look the same during the first part of the season, which they didn't, like when it gets down to these crucial moments towards the end of the season, they just don't make mistakes. Like they're just so professional. Even if Holland like has been non-existent. The Man City Mirage. Yeah, I mean, until they really falter, it's hard for me to judge. Um, they're just too deep, and they're so well managed. And something to be said for Pep beyond his tactics is he's managing people really well, managing his talent well. All right, Barca's got an opportunity finally. So many young players playing in this game today. Yeah, Barca's got a really young team. If you don't count Lewandowski. What in the world? I didn't realize that my microphone is just blocking my face the whole time. My bad, guys. I was just sitting here like this, watching the game. Oh, we got a goal. We got a goal. That was such a sweet. Let me watch that build up real quick. That was an assist from Lamine, huh? He's attached to this ball like a teenager to a cell phone. Freaking Ray Hudson, goat. Yeah. Oh, look at him. He controls it with the head. Good movement. Great assist. That was an excellent goal created by Yamal. Look at that. Oh, off of his off foot, too. What a good pass. Oh, my goodness. And a good finish by Rafinha to get it between the defender's legs. That was a good goal, guys. That was a good goal. Now they're pressing. Interesting. He's 16. 16 years old, man. Ray Hudson just said he hasn't even learned how to shave yet. Heck, okay, we're good. Unpopular opinion, I don't like Ray Hudson. He tries too hard to make every line a masterpiece. I don't know. I love him. I guess to each their own. I think he's great. Do I think my channel can reach 100K subs? Absolutely. I've got my sights set on way higher than that. That's my plan. Yeah, my goal is to hit 50K by the end of the year, which I'm not going to hit that, I don't think, but I'm trying. Rafinha price tag going up by the minute. That's what somebody said in my my Discord. Interesting. Hope these Rafinha goals can drive up his price so we can sell him for a lot of money this summer. Interesting. Almost halfway to 50. Yeah. Yeah, I'm close. I'm closing in on it. And I think my goal is to hit 50 by the end of the year. I'll probably get close. If I keep that goal in mind, I'm going to work harder to get there. I'll probably get close. How much do I pay to watch the Champions League in the US? I have a Paramount Plus subscription, so I don't know, $11 a month. It comes with my subscription. And then I watch the Premier League. It costs $10 a month with my Peacock subscription. Yeah. Will we ever meet your wife? Yes, I do. We do plan on having. In fact, I have a channel sponsor that sent us Italian, like some Italian snacks. It's a weird sponsor, but we're probably going to do a live stream with me and my wife, just answering questions and showing off that sponsor. It'll be fun. But yeah, my wife came on one of my streams early on, like when I had like 9,000 subscribers. It was Boxing Day, and me and my sister watched some games, and we just streamed for like hours that day, and my wife jumped in for a little while. Don't call my sponsors weird. Hey, the video hasn't been named yet, and I haven't named the sponsor yet. So, it's just, yeah, it's interesting. I probably shouldn't say that. Good point. But yeah, my wife, she was gonna come on, and I might actually get her to react to make it make sense with the Italian food. We might react to some Italian football. That'd be fun. I'm German. If I want to watch every Champions League game, I have to pay around $100. Wow. Hey, I haven't watched the Flynn. I haven't watched the Cole Palmer game yet. I know he scored 4 goals. I'm gonna have to watch that soon. It'll be in my next recap video. Could get her to react to the beauty of football video. It always does well on views for sure. I don't know. She will probably have the same reaction that I had, which is probably just staring at the screen like I don't know what I'm watching. And so maybe if she does do that, I might have to jump in and like uh, explain things as they go to make the video interesting. She just started watching American football games with me, and then she watched a game whenever United, I think it was United versus Fulham last season. She watched with me, so she's not really a sports kind of person. I can't believe this game started off PSG with every chance. I was thinking, man, Barca's struggling, and here we are. Barca's up now 4-2 on aggregate. So. Whew. Literally watching this on a stream because it's too much to pay for it all. Huh. I didn't realize it's so expensive to watch Champions League. Like, I mean, $11 a month for Paramount Plus, not really that bad. And I'm able to put all of this as business expenses because of I use it for streaming. But yeah, I know a little bit about counterattacks after Saturday. Good Lord. Oh, man, we have another chance. Lewandowski just right over. That was close. PSG is lucky Lewandowski didn't finish that off. Oh, how he missed that, man. He had it right there. Had a good look at it. Just over the goal. Man. Can I name one player from each Premier League team? Probably not, actually. Probably not. I know a number of them. Players is the one thing I'm lacking is the main thing I'm lacking right now. I'm understanding the game. I'm understanding the history of the clubs, understanding the history of the rivalries and the fan bases, but I don't know all the players that are currently playing. So that's a struggle for me. Already pay 120 euros a month for internet, TV, phone. If I want to watch sports from them, it would be another 23 euros extra. Yeah. Yeah, I'm glad that right now we can watch these games cheaper because it's really helping with me. It's really helping with me at this stage in my journey because I'm able to watch a lot of games. Like I'm able to get access to most games. It's a little harder to watch like the lower league games, like in the championship or things like that. But I haven't been able. I don't even know where I would find Bundesliga games, but I watch highlights of the games after they're done in the Bundesliga. Will we be getting a video on Ange as a Spurs fan looking into his coaching history and that? Yeah, I started to do one today, but I'm not exactly sure how I'm going to tackle it. I'll probably do it at once and make people click off my channel. Most people watch it over illegal websites. Yeah. ESPN, that's where yeah. Okay. It's the ESPN Plus, right? But thing that frustrates me is watching my own Mavericks play because I live in New Orleans. I can almost never watch the Mavericks games. I have to pay like almost an extra $100 a month or something. I can't remember. NBA League Pass is expensive. Your stream is like 4 minutes behind me. Oh, as far as game time goes? Dude. Oh. Dude, PSG are in trouble this game. I think they're going to get beat pretty bad. Little Corey. All right. Thank you for the super chat, friend. Thank you for. Hey, at least you're paying that into our business. It's a reinvestment. Good grief. Hey, people were talking about you earlier. I don't know if you heard me talking about you in here. I was calling you out for your casual fandom and your busy schedule. But what if you like eggs? I do like eggs. Eggs are an excellent source of protein. Well, Corey already knows he's losing the next bet, so he's prepaying you here. Fair enough. Fair enough. Whenever his team figures out how to, I don't even know what place you are on the table. I'm here talking down against Newcastle. You guys have a good club. Well, that was a fun appearance, Corey. Hey, Corey, if you have time, just shoot me a text. I'll let you jump in on the screen or on the stream, but I know you're busy, so. Good defense. Good defending by Barca here. It's a big plus and why so many Americans watch the Prim. Everything is already in English, so it's more accessible. I think that's one reason. I think another reason is, yeah, that's probably a big reason. It's also just got, I guess, maybe a more accessible culture, probably, because of the English and because it's marketed similar to the way our sports are marketed, even though it's still very community and club based. The marketing and branding of it feels familiar to us, I think. I don't know. El Clasico is on Sunday. I don't know where to watch it, but perhaps I'll be watching it. I do think I'm going to start streaming more games throughout the week whenever I get a chance, because I'm trying to get to the point where I'm doing YouTube full time. And if that's the case, then I'll be streaming a lot more games just so I can personally learn. Oh, we got a... Wow, I thought we had a PSG goal there for a second. Good defense. Good defending. What a save. Oh, we got it. Oh, good defending by Barca, man. PSG have had some really good shot attempts. Ray Hudson just said it's a Star Wars type of force across the goal. PSG is just so inefficient, man. Not a good finisher other than Mbappe. Yeah. Man, Mbappe had excellent opportunities there. But Barca's had some electric saves here. Good defense. Now, if one thing I've noticed that I say a lot differently as an American, I say defense a lot, whereas I hear a lot of people saying defending as opposed to defense. Is that something that's actually the case, or am I just noticing that as maybe a difference of wording? Because I say good defense, but I noticed that a lot of we have a penalty? There's a penalty. That's a penalty. And a red card. Wait, okay. Whoa! Sorry for yelling into my mic. I was talking about something which has nothing to do with the game. And now we've got some drama. A red card's been given. Little hasty with the red card, I think. I mean, it's a penalty for sure. That's a penalty. But a red card? Wait, I don't understand. He was the last man, so it's a straight red? I don't understand this. So they're gonna have to play with 10. I don't understand what it means to say he's the last man, so it's a straight red. Definitely a penalty. It's not a dual punishment. It's not a penalty. If a foul is committed to stop a one-on-one situation, it's a red card. Oh, okay. Denial of a clear goal-scoring opportunity. Wow. Okay, so I'm learning that's a completely new rule to me. I didn't know that this is the thing. The denial of a clear goal-scoring opportunity is an automatic free kick. Well, I mean, that would textbook be. I mean, by that logic, that was definitely a red card. I guess I'm just assuming red card is more of like a intentional harsh foul or like for fighting or something. They barely missed a goal there off of that free kick. It's not a red card. There's no intention to foul. It's a yellow and penalty. That's what I would have assumed, but yeah, now I know for the future. That's interesting. Seems like there's quite a debate on this. That would be interesting to kind of hear some people's thoughts about that rule. Seems pretty harsh for that, but actually, let me check this real quick. Thanks, Kieran. Kieran just sent me a. All right, Kieran just sent me a whole breakdown on that rule. Thank you. It's like how you can get a red card for a handball if you stop a goal, but not if you do a handball anywhere else on the pitch. Interesting. I can see it. It's not helpful for Barca, and they're in this. Look at them there over on the side. Julian, thank you for the super chat. I have to admit to you, man, I don't know much about this. What do you think of Man City buying a 14-year-old American, Kevin Sullivan? Give me 1 second. I'm going to look him up. Kevin Sullivan. He's 14 years old. All right. From Philly. Okay. I definitely don't like Philadelphia. Okay. I'm gonna have to look this guy up and watch him play. I have to put aside my hatred for Philadelphia. I can't stand Philadelphia. Worst sports town in America. Actually, it's a great sports town. I just hate Philadelphia. It's the city that booed Santa Claus and threw snowballs at him. It's the only NFL stadium in existence that has a jail inside the stadium because they get so out of order. Don't like Philadelphia. Terrible sports town. Just go listen to Bill Burr rip them up. That's pretty great. Fly Eagles. No, cry Eagles cry. I can't stand the Eagles. Philadelphia's okay as far as cream cheese. Hey, they have some fire sandwiches. Philly cheesesteaks are good. They actually do have a good sporting culture there, but I can't stand their fans. They're the biggest rivals to the Cowboys, so I've got quite a deep hatred for the Eagles. I do like Jason Kelsey though. Good dude. Yeah, Rocky's cool. I say it a little tongue in cheek. I have friends from Philly, but I really don't like the Eagles. That's very real. City's all right. Dortmund's winning 1-0. All right. What's that on aggregate now? Is that tied at 2? Why don't American sports team have an academy? I think it's because our sports were set up through actual academies too early. So like, people are playing for their college or university and then they go from there to the pros. So having academies just didn't make sense, I guess. I don't know. Because most of the development was already taking place in university. All right, we gotta. Oh, turn the ball over. Thought PSG had a great opportunity there to tie it up. Barca got to waste as much time as they can. That speaking on the academies thing, some of the MLS clubs do have academies. Like FC Dallas has a good youth academy. Jesus Ferreira, who is the FC Dallas striker, and he plays on the men's team as well. He's the first player that came through the academy up to the first team. So I know some clubs have academies. I don't know if all of them do, but I do know for sure that FC Dallas had a youth academy. Weston McKinney was at Dallas Academy as well. Okay, yeah. I know that some of our MLS teams. I don't know if all of them do, but I knew that some of them do, especially the ones that have been established for a while. Speaking of speaking of Chicago Fire, my pastor at my church, he played for Chicago Fire youth team, so he went through their academy, and he got very good. He just went to seminary instead. Two 0 Dortmund. Wow, what's going on over there? Hi Luke, do you still play FC24 and are you improving? I haven't played since they changed from FIFA. I think the last one I played was FIFA 23, which is the one that has Mbappe on it. That's the one I played. And no, I haven't played it as much as I've been spending most of my time either at work or filming videos. I'm working myself entirely too thin. I can feel it. Whoa! We almost had a. We did. We've got a goal. Somebody's getting carded. This ref handing out cards like mad. That red card might come back to be absolutely vital. That's a good goal from his off foot. Yeah, that red card is going to be huge. I understand after looking at the rule, but man, them playing with that disadvantage, it's going to be. Now, what do you think you do? Do you think you actually park the bus so that you can stop them from and just play counterattack so that you don't give up goals? I don't know. We got another chance. I'll tell you what, Barca will be lucky to escape here after this. Dembele's the most two-footed player there is. I got you. I predict 3-2 just like the first leg. Huh. People saying not Barca Xavi style. Wait a second. We got to. Thought we had a chance there. People saying not Barca Xavi style. They parked the bus entire last season. I don't know. I didn't watch them last season. And I also might be meaning, like, what's the difference between parking the bus and just playing tighter defensive third? Like, I don't know if what I'm talking about actually is parking the bus. Is Mbappe going to do something? We'll probably end with penalties. Parking the bus is when someone does it against your team. That's a great comment. That's a great comment. When you park the bus, you basically quit attacking at all. So I'm guessing parking the bus means you just bring all your players back into that, defensive third position, and you're just going to hope for a good counter. All right, Barca's on the move. Let's go. I think I'm actually rooting for Barca here. Actually, I'm definitely rooting for Barca here. I don't like PSG. What am I talking about? When you have 10 men behind the ball, I got you. Luke, did I see Gio Reyna start on the weekend for Nottingham Forest? Yes, I did see that. I didn't watch the game, but I did see that he was starting there. If this ref doesn't compensate for the red, I'm going to lose it. Hey, well, maybe somebody will fly off the handle for PSG. Maybe we'll get an even 10-10. But it seemed to me, after reading the breakdown of that penalty, that it was a actual red card. But there's a good documentary for you to watch. Italian scout comes to Brazil to get some talents, favelas, and to get some talents and send them to Europe Take them out of crime and poverty. Nice talk. What's the name of it? I'm gonna start doing those like long form documentary style stuff for my Patreon and channel members as just a little extra content that I can make. Cost you a goal. Yeah. A tiny shoulder tap is not a red. Well, but apparently stopping, that's normally not a red card, but it was a clear opportunity for a goal in a one-on-one situation. And there is, like, I have the breakdown of the rule. I was reading it right there. That is a rule. It's an automatic red card. I do agree that it was kind of a dive. I do agree with that for sure. But he did pull him. And I'm rooting for Barca here. I'm not trying to gang up here. I'm rooting for Barca. Who's my favorite American player? Yeah, Christian Pulisic. Pulisic. They call him Pulisic, but isn't it supposed to be Pulisic? I don't know. I really like our men's team. We've got a lot of players that I really like. I like to watch. I like Gio Reyna. He's a fun player to watch. I like Weston McKennie is fun. I like our team. Weah, his name Tim Weah. Or I like that crew. That whole group. Tyler Adams, Weston McKennie. Yeah, I like all those guys. It's funny because if he calls himself Pulisic, like, okay, that's what he calls himself. But I get so sick of hearing people call Luka Doncic. I hate that. It's Luka Doncic. That makes me so upset. That it's the same thing with Dirk Nowitzki. It's Dirk Nowitzki, but they say Nowitzki. And whenever people do that over here, I'm a good Christian man. I wouldn't punch somebody, but it makes me upset. Like, stop calling him Doncic. But here, Pulisic is calling himself that. Oh, Dembele nearly. Ooh, he nearly scored the equalizer there. Dude, he barely missed that. That was almost. Whew. We were almost equalized there. Yeah, I plan to go to World Cup games for sure. Stop that, trader. What am I doing trading? I've ever looked into George Weah a little bit during the World Cup. People were telling me that he was isn't he like a political figure in Africa? Something like that. They call Nikola Jokic correct, but mess up Nikola. What's that? Jovic? That's funny. President of Liberia. I got you. Okay. But he won a Ballon d'Or? I didn't know that. That's interesting. Yeah. I'm here rooting for Barca, but I don't feel very comfortable with their lead here. Things really did change after that red card. Watching along here in the UK. Happy to join you. Love your channel. Keep up the good work. Thank you, Alan. I appreciate that. I appreciate that. Oh, that's a tough turnover by Barca here. Ooh, Mbappe with a good pass. Good defense. Oh, back to my question before that red card happened. I say good defense as an American, but I hear people say good defending all the time. Is that just a difference in the way Americans talk, or is that like, do you guys actually say good defense in the same way? That's interesting. That to me, something I'm interested in. Did the ref just show another yellow card right before halftime? He's handing out cards like playing Uno. We would say good defending. Yeah. Huh. Good defending, attacking, not defense, offense. That's something that I think that's still probably the thing that I say. I think for the most part, I've started talking like a European when it comes to sports, but I think that's something I still would talk in terms of good offense, good defense. You say both? Huh. Well, we've got advertisements here. Back to the commercials finally. I am loving this game, guys. This got a lot of excitement. It's got a lot of intrigue, a lot of controversy. We want controversy. That's fun. Yeah. I think defense is more related to goalie in football. Huh. Well, I'm going to probably continue saying defense, offense, as well as occasionally saying defending. It'd be much worse if you would say offense instead of attack. I think for the most part, I do say attack. But who's playing the halftime? Is there actually a halftime show? I thought that's a pretty American thing to have halftime shows. UK English would be attacking, and would talk about a striker forward, occasionally attacker. I think I would probably call it. I think I would probably still call it the attack. Like, oh, so and so's on the attack, or they've got a chance, or something like that. I don't think I would say that's good offense. I would say that's something like that's a good attacking play, or that's a good. But I might have said that's a good offensive play, or a good offensive move. I don't think I would have said that's good offense. But when it comes to defense, I do frequently find myself saying good defense, because that's something that we would say in American football. Good defense, great defense. So you look at defense as the unit, the individuals are defenders. What they do is defending. Yeah, I think we use it more like defense is a. Yeah, we would use that as something that you do. It's an action. You play defense. Huh. Barca might be cooked. But there's a difference as well. Defense rather than defense. Yeah. Yep. I say defense. I don't say defense. I love your stream from here from Brooklyn. Is that Brooklyn? Well, how are you enjoying New York? Brooklyn. Are you a Nets fan? Which used to be the New Jersey Nets and now the Brooklyn Nets. We're getting turned to ash with this one. Yeah, this is a tough one for it's a tough one for Barca after that red card took place. Dembele hates Barca. Here in Brazil, we say good save, even for defenders. Works for anyone who defends it a time, even a striker out of position. I think I would probably say good save strictly for a goalkeeper, and I would just say good defense or deflection or something like that, or clearance, good clearance, something I would say like that. Oh, you live in Brooklyn, but you only like football. Okay. Well, if you ever open your heart up to an extra sport, Brooklyn Nets suck. Xavi will make sure Barcelona is keeping the ball running on their feet in the second half to avoid another goal. How long the ball is with you? No danger. So he's going to be trying to. Are you trying to say that Xavi's going to try to play a more possession heavy, even more of like a tiki taka type style, so that they keep the ball? Interesting. Yeah. In Brazil, we say "boa defesa," which literally translates to good defense, but mean good save. Interesting. Hello from Ireland. PSG comeback. I'm not even a Barca fan, but the idea of Barca maybe playing in a semifinal game is hyping me up again. I thought Barca had a good chance to maybe win Champions League or at least make it to the final. I think that if Barca were in the final, I still don't see anybody beating Man City. Arsenal, I think, could contend against Man City, but I don't know. Man City is a machine. Are you planning to do any more content with Corey? I enjoyed your chats. Yes. Me and Corey have some content planned. He is a lot more committed in his career than I am, so he doesn't have as much time to make content as I do. But we are planning to do a trip to a Copa America game, do like a vlog style video, like a documentary of our trip. And we're also planning to do some podcasts and things like that. One of these days, we're going to teach him how to play football. But am I following the other match? No. What's the score in Dortmund game? I know that they were up 2-0. So what does that put them on aggregate? I don't know, actually. Let me look that up. Dortmund, Atletico Madrid. Once again, I'll mention it here. I wish these games were not televised at the same time so I could watch both of them. But they don't have to change their structure just to appease me, but it would really help with streaming. Okay, so Dortmund are up 3-2 on aggregate. Interesting. That's at halftime there. Now, I know what they say about 2-0 leads. 2-0 leads are the shakiest. So we'll see. Real going through would be the absolute worst. So tired of them. This is their competition, though, huh? This is the one they always win. I have a slight delay because of my very legal stream. Yep. How are you finding this two-legged tie tournament style? Are you asking about how how I enjoy the system? I love it. I have been so invested in this Champions League and in this like I'm in it now. I love it. I love actually the idea of having multiple competitions to play for in tournaments, and I love the two leg like it because you get to build the hype for the match throughout the week. So it's like we watched the first leg of it, and then you've got the entire next week to wonder like how is it gonna I love it. I like having the two legs to a match. It's so much fun. Uh very legal 4 minutes delay. As a Barcelona fan, I'm genuinely nervous right now. Barcola and Dembele are being so dangerous. I I thought coming in that Barcelona were not going to have trouble getting out, and it didn't seem that way at first. But once they had that man disadvantage, as soon as that happened, it felt like the entire tone of the game changed. So you know that a defensive guy can also attack the ball to get it from anyone. Mostly coaches, when they see a defensive player an opportunity to attack the rival, they say attack. Yeah, yeah, I like how I do love that fact about football that you can easily shift into any position on the pitch um, when you have the opportunity and opening for it. Uh, oh man, oh man. Barca somehow need to have more possession. They can't park the bus. First of all, it's not their style. They're not good at it. Second of all, that's extra man PSG have will destroy the defense line. I thought that parking the bus actually helped when you had a man disadvantage. Um, because if you don't park the bus when you have a man disadvantage and you play attacking football, you are really vulnerable on the counterattack. Like take it from someone who learned on Saturday that when you only leave two people back in defense, you're easy to exploit. Um, now now if you play the tactics right and you execute it correctly and you don't make mistakes like we did on Saturday, then yeah, I see what you're saying. You probably should focus on attacking. If they park the bus, they will just concede. If they invite pressure for 45 minutes, but it's hard to play any other way with 10 men. Yeah. Yeah, being too expansive when down to 10 men opens up big holes on the pitch. When you're one goal up and one man down, then it's sensible to be a bit negative. That's what I was thinking. That was my thought process. I do think like before they went one man down, I was thinking that Barca really they need to play a lot heavier attacking ball because you want to put a distance between you and the opponent. But I think that in my mind, if I was the one managing and I'm sitting back there and I'm thinking about it, yeah, we need goals. We need goals because we need to win. But also we have a goal advantage, and I don't want to be vulnerable to that quick counter because PSG's got some speed. They've got some real world class pace there. So you don't want them to get to beat you on that open space. At least that's my thoughts. Then again, I'm fairly new to this. Um, Park the bus is good when you're a man down if you've mastered it. Atletico. which Barca is not. So it's more comfortable for them to have more possession, rather hard defense line. Yeah, I think both. I mean, I think that makes sense because that's what they're comfortable with doing. I do just think that with a team like what we've seen from PSG tonight, or for me it's early afternoon, but what we've seen from PSG, I think that they're going to be scary. It's going to be scary if you try to play a more attacking style and play more I guess I would say attacking minded football, because I think that this is a team that would exploit you on that counterattack. I remember listening to my team's Champions League games on the radio a few years back. I was not allowed to stay up late, so I just listened. We got beat up 7-0 by City, and now we're playing in. Oh man, now you're playing in the second league. Wow. Energy is the issue. You got to hope to hold off 120 minutes to pins. Yes, you invite pressure, but you will wilt if it goes extra. Yeah, there's a lot of. That's the thing I'm noticing. We got the game back, but that's the thing I'm noticing with football is just there's trade-offs everywhere. Trade-offs everywhere. What club do I support? Well, it's becoming apparent through some of my content. So someone can let you know who I support. People are making a joke out of it, but it's true. I do support them. Am I thinking of getting into other European sports like Formula One? Maybe. He supports Man U. No, I do not support Man U. It's Spurs. Yes, it is Spurs. But I tried to look into Formula One. It's interesting. I watched motocross for the first time the other day randomly. It was on Paramount Plus or HBO Max, one of those streaming services, and I was fascinated by it for sure. Yeah, one of the best things about football is that there's no perfect tactic. It's trade-offs. It's you trade off one thing for this. It's like, oh well, we have this philosophy, but we're gonna have to trade energy. We're gonna have to expend energy to do that, or we're gonna have to leave an exploitation here on our defensive line, but we could have more goals. It's trade-offs. Everything trades off for something else. Spurs is too much emotional damage for a new fan. Hey, that Saturday after that Newcastle loss, I went into my room I was irritated. I didn't want to talk to people, and I felt that real pit in my stomach, and I was like, it was funny because it's an extremely familiar feeling for me. Having been a Cowboys fan, I know exactly what that feeling is. And I was walking and I was like, freaking done this to myself, man. Like, I feel that way all the time. But I guess it's what I'm acquainted to. What attracted you to Spurs? Some I'm gonna do a video about this that goes in depth. But some of it really does come from the amount of people. Well, we got some stuff going here. Are we gonna have a goal? No. Okay. I was saying something. Oh, about what? Oh, we got a whoo! Almost a goal there. What I'll say is that attracted me was the fact that there have been so many fans telling me that you don't want to support them, they will never win ever. They'll never win another trophy. They will never win. It will not happen. You will not see it. And the more people say that, the more I'm like, but man, I want them to then. Oh man, Barca. Already PSG are just knocking on the door of another goal. Man. The key going to be the last 10. Barca will have no strength. Yeah. I noticed that they're not really pressing. Obviously, when you're down a man, pressing is not what you want to do. Good tackle there. Barcelona is lucky to have, I don't know how to say that name, Ter Stegen. Which match/derby is a must in your bucket list? Well, I definitely would love to go see the North London Derby for sure. I'd love to be a part of it. I'd like to see El Clasico in person. I'm not sure I want to see Boca versus River Plate in person. That seems so intense. Seems a little scary to me, honestly. Pressing will lead to a hole in the formation. Exactly. That's exactly what I was thinking. Makes a lot of sense. Ter Stegen is the goalkeeper. Okay. If Leva could, he would be doing TikTok dances in the middle of the pitch. All right. Oh no, Barca, come on. Mbappe with a good pass. Barely missed the goal. Come on. The defending has fallen off. Barca's they're in trouble, man. Barca's in trouble, man. Come on. I don't like PSG at all. Come on. The extra man is cooking Barca defense. They should try to hold on to the ball more. It's a trade-off. Atletico just scored, apparently. That's what they just said. This is a game that may be reminded as an epic qualifier. Yeah, Barca and Atletico might go to penalties. All right, good defending there. If I were Xavi, I would put my entire team to crash Mbappe. He is the risk itself. So you would just, I don't know. I feel like you leave the ability for other class players to just destroy you if you sell out all the way on Mbappe. I don't think I wouldn't sell out on Mbappe. He's a great player, but you got other good players there. Good defending. Yeah, I could watch both games from the multicast, but I don't want to describe my entire YouTube studio setup that I have here, but it would throw everything off with this stream. So I'm stuck on the one that I committed to. Oh, we've got a goal. We've got a goal. Come on. Man, I really don't want PSG to win. I'm not even a Barca fan. Come on. I just don't like the way this is trending and the defending that they're doing. I don't even think it's going to go to extra time. I think they're going to score another goal before the half is over. Like the defending is really bad. I know that they have a man disadvantage. Oh, we got it. Oh, you needed that goal. Oh, you needed that goal. Oh, you needed that goal right there. You don't get chances like that. They don't just come around. Oh, I hit the post. Oh, you needed that goal so bad. You're not going to get other opportunities that are that clear. Whoa, we got a red card. What is happening? Okay, yeah. You can't kick stuff. But man, come on. You can throw a person out just for kicking some padding. He didn't kick a person. Come on. I don't know. I'm not a fan of that red card. A yellow card maybe. I'm not afraid of that red. I'm not a fan of that red card. Can't kick the logo, Chavi. We got drama. I know we got that. Yeah, he just blew a gasket, man. Over nothing. Like they're saying that it wasn't really. I mean, it was a straightforward call, pretty much. But all right, Barca, here we go. Good attack. Yeah, I said that earlier. Oh, I said it earlier. This ref is giving cards out like he's playing Uno. A draw, like a draw 4. Oh no. Yeah, I'm not a fan of that red card, man. For Xavi. I wasn't a huge fan of the first one, but I understand the rule. Ref drawing cards like it's Uno. Yeah. Man. All right, we got the attack from PSG. Oh. Oh, is that going to be a pin? That's a penalty. Oh my word. Barca is falling apart. Good grief. some of this is like questionable officiating, but for the most part, like, let's see. He missed the ball slightly, but it's the follow through where he gets him. Man, Barca's just falling apart here. Like, that's a penalty. Yeah, he stepped on his foot. That's a pin, yeah. Golly. Stupid defending, yeah. I didn't expect, I mean, I hate to give any credit to PSG. What in the world? What's happening with the ref and the goalkeeper? Dude, this game is dramatic. All right. I'm not looking at chat because I'm about to watch this penalty. All right. Let's see. Let's see. All right. That's pretty expected. Expected. Hey, that's a better penalty than we saw from what's that guy? I saw the clip of it. It's the worst penalty I've ever seen. I'm putting it in my week wrap up for next week. That's a good penalty. The other penalty I saw from this week was awful. Oh, the goalkeeper's feet need to be touching the line, basically. Okay. Oh, and keepers can't touch the post. That's a good penalty. Somebody know the name of the club? Was it Villarreal? Valencia? Who is it? Worst penalty kick. Oh yeah, Osasuna's Ante Budimir. That was hilarious. Anyway, versus Valencia. Okay. Yeah, that's the one I was looking for. Yeah, okay. I just don't have much faith that Barca is going to be able to pull this out. Too many red cards. And PSG have credit to PSG. I hate to say anything good about them, but they came into this game with a killer attitude. Oh man. And also Barca have missed several opportunities to score, man. There've been multiple times I've sat here and I've thought you can't pass up that. Oh, you can't pass up those chances. Oh, we're gonna have a fight? This game is dramatic, guys. Somebody said Dortmund's losing their lead right now. Okay. Yeah. Speaking of the red card, I'm not a fan of that red card against Xavi. Okay, we got a chance. Is that a penalty? Hey. Let me watch this. If he's going to call the penalties the other way, he needs to call them both ways. It's not a lot of contact, but it's... Yeah, it's not a lot of contact, but... Another red card? Okay. The ref is not great, but good grief. Barca is imploding. It's a clean, manly shoulder push. Yeah. Yeah, no, I agree with that. I just feel like he's been calling things all game long. You would expect him to call that one too. The pin that they called before for that Mbappe just scored on, that was definitely a pin. But there was about the same level of, I don't know. I guess that first red card really was a pin. Barca's playing without any coaches. All right. Here's where you need Messi. If you don't have coaches, you need a Messi on the pitch. Wow. I feel like Barca can still equalize PSG, but if PSG scores again, it's over. I'm not sure. They're gonna have to capitalize on their chance because I've seen more than one opportunity that Barca have had to score, and they miss it. Got to cash in on it. I mean, but if the history of this game holds, they'll have another chance like that, and somebody's gonna have to capitalize on the opportunity. The kit man in charge of Barca now. Can you imagine if this game goes to extra time and pins and they don't have any managers, any coaches? My time is now. They fly me out there fast enough, I'll go out there for them. I won't be able to give them any real tactical advice, but I can get them fired up. You guys take those pins and you put the ball where the keeper can't get it. That would be my advice. Make him think you're going there and go there. That's what you should do. Atletico Dortmund's 2-2. Wow, what did I say at halftime? That 2-0 lead is the worst, shakiest lead in football. Got to say that in Spanish. My Spanish is no bueno. I know a little Spanish. My grandpa is from Durango, so I have Mexican family. I have my grandfather came from Durango, Mexico, and so I've talked with my tio Ruben, and I have like 7 tios and 7 tias, so I have but I don't know Spanish very well. Wait, Dortmund's up again? That game is going crazy, huh? I'm going to put that on this other screen. Announcer just said that someone scored a cracker of a goal. That means something a little different in my context. 3-2 Dortmund over Madrid. Wow. This quarterfinal round really is insane. Yeah. Looks like, hey, it looks like this is following suit from what happened last week. I was wondering if we would have a more, conservative football, tactically, sort of like we'd have more conservative performances. But it turns out like these two games, apparently, I mean, PSG has 16 shot attempts. It's 4-2. What the world is happening over there? It is 4-2. I'm gonna have to react to the highlights of that game because what in the world's happening over there? Durango is in Mexico. Durango, not in northern Spain. It's in Mexico. Durango, Mexico. 10 hours into the heart of Mexico. That's where my mamaniti and my tios and tias live in Mexico. I wouldn't lie about that. Ten goals and counting. Yeah, this is a crazy day. I'm very, very pleased with this. The quarterfinal has been great. It's been great. Tomorrow night it's going to be even better. I do plan on streaming again tomorrow. I definitely did not expect 3-1 PSG in this game. I expected like a 1-0 Barca game in this game. All right, Lewandowski, you got a chance. Ah, man, you got to make those happen. Got to make those happen. It was a good play. A tough save. Do you enjoy it more as a neutral spectator or when it's your team playing? I think I enjoy it more when it's my team playing. Even when I'm on that emotional Tottenham roller coaster, I love the roller coaster. I love feeling the feeling of my emotions being engaged in the game. But I'm enjoying this game as a neutral just as much. I'm actually rooting for Barca here, so I kind of to some extent I feel it, but it's not the same, obviously. Windhelm, which or Windhelm, which red card are you talking about? According to the letter of the rule, the first red card was. I do not like the red card for Xavi. He just kicked an object. If he had kicked a person, I could see a red card, but he was just frustrated. This game, apparently the other game is also wild, but this game has also been wild. I haven't thoroughly enjoyed it. What's my opinion of Ange Ball? Most of the time, it's really exciting. When it gets exploited, it's horrible. But that might not be his fault. That might be more so that he just doesn't have his full. He hasn't bought his players yet. But you always cheer for the team who's in a worse condition when you're a neutral. Yeah, I think so. I think that's the case. I never cheer for PSG ever. That's my other rule. Never cheer for PSG. The red card that the Barca player got, yeah, it was it was one of those that a lot of people didn't like, but I think that it was a one-on-one situation where he had a clear opportunity to score a goal and he committed a foul, which stopped him from that. And according to the rule, he impeded a clear chance on goal. I feel like I'm more like Corey. I need a team that wins, too much suffering otherwise. Yeah, you guys annoy me. I don't know why. I'm always. I think it's because when my teams win, it's going to be so sweet because I've had years of being miserable. The thing that is frustrating is when my teams always look dominant early on, and then later on they mess things up for me. Yeah, the lows just make the highs feel higher. That's one of the reasons why when everyone kept saying Tottenham will never win, Spurs will never win, you'll be miserable, don't do it, Tottenham will never win, over and over, hundreds. I'm in my video, I'm probably going to show, oh, we got a chance. Oh, too wide. He had a really good opportunity. Yeah. But yeah, everyone telling me don't do it. Don't cheer for Spurs. They're never going to win. Makes me think, well, I kind of want them to because you guys seem so certain they won't. I kind of want them to. And then I kept watching them. Their kits were clean. I liked Ange Ball. I liked Son. I liked Kane right before he left. There were a lot of reasons as I kept watching them that I started liking them even more. So Barca they've had a lot of chances here, and they haven't been able to capitalize on them. I think it's ironic that PSG has goat on their arm, but they treated the goat like crap when he was there. Tottenham brown kits is the worst I've ever seen. They're not that bad. They're definitely better than Arsenal's new yellow kits. I do not like those yellow kits. But their white kits I love Tottenham's white kits. Those white kits are nice. Classic looking. Yeah, I don't mind the brown kit. I don't know why. Arsenal's new yellow kits, I can't stand them. Those are the worst kits I've seen. "16 years, 47 days since Spurs won something. Can't be that much longer." I mean, you say that. I'm 26 years old, and the last time the Cowboys won something, I was not born. The year before I was born. So it can. I think it's been 29 years since they won the last Super Bowl, 27 since their last appearance in the conference finals. My entire life. Man U's black and white kit is the worst that I've seen. Just looks like a knockoff of Newcastle. The alternate kits really, really threw me off when I was first getting into the sport. Seeing Man United wearing green really messed with my head. All right. We've got, 10 minutes and some change for Barca to score the equalizer here. Green and gold is actually the original colors of Man U? Really? Because the red is what I associate with it. That red is just so. Wow, I didn't know that they would start with green. Huh. Well, come on, guys. Barca's about to do nothing. Do nothing, absolutely. Rafinha's been playing really well. He's just not been able to put the ball in the net. A long time ago, they were called Newton Heath. Okay. You see a lot of green and gold scars at United games as sort of a protest against the modern ownership. Oh, I know you guys don't like the modern owners. Is it still the Glazers? Or did they sell the club? I don't remember that. I remember people do not like the Glazer family. Last 10, now now would be the time to play risky football. Now's the time to play attacking. You've got to get a goal. So you're going to be vulnerable to a counter, but it's do or die now. You've got to get that equalizer. Oh, PSG's but okay. Good defending. I thought for a second that PSG was about to put it away. Oh, good run, but Lewandowski was open. Gundogan was trying to get it to him. "25% of the club has been sold to Jim Ratcliffe." Okay. Who's been given control of all football affairs, so hopefully things will change. They show Barca fans really, really stressed out right now. I wonder if my friend Cam, I wonder how he's doing with this right now. Probably gonna call him. Cam is a huge Barca fan. He might actually be in class right now. He's probably watching it while the professor speaks. The ref is awful. The lack of confidence of each decision is absurd. It does seem, but then again, it could just be that Barca have been imploding. But it does seem like he's calling things kind of one-sided. Oh! Dude, Ray Hudson is definitely a Barca fan. Every time they almost score, he's screaming into the mic. Oh! Oh! He's like, "Oh, so close." He wants Barca to win. You can hear it. He's not being very balanced in his commentary. Um Oh, Barca, and they've had the chances, man. Lewandowski, come on. Deliver a goal. They're getting the chances. They've just got to put it away. Oh, he's offside. It was a good delivery, but he's offside. I'm so happy right now. How can you be happy right now? Nobody wants PSG to win. Come on. Juventus originally had pink shirts. Interesting. Yeah, it's just not looking good. It's just not looking good for Barca here. We have any PSG fans in my chat? It feels like seems like they're now, but seems like for the majority of the stream, it's been. Oh, Barca with the counter. Let's go. Lewandowski, come on. Dude, you didn't have to shoot just then. That was still developing. He did have space. I see what he was trying to do. Yeah. Man, that was a chance. Like, how many times during the stream have I stopped and said, "Oh, what a chance," and they don't put it away. Well, who is your club? Come on, Barca, you've got this opportunity for a goal. Just put it back there. Y'all see that ref deflected the ball just now? Here comes PSG. Oh, they got this. Oh, this is bad. This is really bad. Good save. Good save by the keeper. A second good save by the keeper. But Mbappe gets it. It's over. It's over. Golly, what's two great saves in a row. You can't. Your keeper can't just keep saving it. Mbappe with the goal. Terrible defending. That man disadvantage is right there. Oh, Spurs fan. I disagree with you on this one. I'm with Barca, but yeah, go Spurs. Oh man. It was an exceptional performance by that goalkeeper. Like, I got to give him some credit. Two amazing saves back to back, and then just Mbappe was too much for him on that third. Man, good save. They're showing it now. Second save, and then he just couldn't get that third one. That's tough on him, man. I mean, now I'm going to say my opinion here is that Barca kind of they didn't do enough, even without the red cards. Even without the red cards, PSG came in with the right attitude in this game. The referee was tough for Barca, but you can't blame refs on this. There's too much poor defending by Barca. So Barca had chance after chance after chance after chance to put a goal in, and they've missed each one. Whereas PSG, they've made their goals. So I got to give them some credit, even though I hate giving PSG any credit. But yeah, the man disadvantage was huge. It was a big deal. But even with the disadvantage, they had opportunity after opportunity to equalize it, to even go ahead, and here they sit with they're going to end up losing this game unless they can score 2 goals in the next 6 minutes. Like, credit to PSG, they played well. So Dortmund won their game 4-2. That's what I wanted. Dortmund's a team I like, actually. I like Dortmund for no other reason other than their black and yellow kits are so fire. You can hear the heartbreak in Ray Hudson's voice. The heroism this team played with. He's a biased commentator. He's fun to listen to, but oh my goodness, what a save! That goalkeeper, bro, he has earned his money. Barca's goalkeeper, man. What a save there on that last. This ref needs military defense to get out of Barcelona. It's kind of crazy that they're going to put so much. I disagree with that. Like, there's going to be so many Barca fans in my comment sections after this about talking about the ref. But, like, in my opinion, you had chance after chance to, even with the poor refereeing, you had your opportunities to win this game, and you didn't take them. I was sitting here every time thinking, here we go, Barca's coming back. And they just, going wide, going over the net. not distributing like Lewandowski could have distributed there at the end, and instead he tried to take it himself. So many chances you had and weren't good enough. And I say this as someone who has been rooting for Barca this whole game. I'm kind of upset with the way that this turned out. Dude, Ray Hudson's still going on and on about all the Barca fans who were crying. Talking about the heroism of their club and their performance. A team you have to admire, he says. Yeah, he's literally just going on about how good Barca played and then saying full credit to PSG. That's hilarious. That's hilarious. Ray Hudson, man. He's got an excellent commentary voice, definitely. Yeah, I've checked out Serie A a little bit. I haven't checked anything from the Netherlands, but I've watched some Italian football. Not as much as I've spent definitely more time with the Premier League and with um, a little bit of La Liga. But I don't know. I disagree. Hudson, he's saying he's just pouring praise on Barca this whole thing, which I understand. I love listening to him, but he's just pouring praise on Barca, and he's not saying anything positive. Or he said you got to give credit to Paris Saint-Germain. That's all that's the only positive thing he said about PSG. So you can tell he's got a bias here. But I still believe he's a GOAT commentator. Here, the ref is still throwing out cards. At this point, if I was a Barca player, I'd just try to see if I could get a yellow card. He's giving them out like crazy. That's what they're going to do. Here's another one. Another yellow card. All right, that's the final. Okay, so Dortmund go through, PSG go through. Tough night for Barca. I was rooting for Barca this whole time. I expected Barca to win. I actually did not expect this result. I expected Barca to win with maybe like one goal, like maybe one goal, and to go ahead and win, go through. But instead, we got a very highly entertaining match, but very poor performance from Barca. Very questionable, some questionable referee decisions, but overall, opportunity, and they just weren't good enough to finish them off. So I'm not going to blame referees for this loss. I'm going to give credit to PSG. They came in from the start with the attitude of someone who wanted to win the game, and the refs' decisions affected the game. The red cards definitely affected the game for sure. But even with the red cards, even with sending off both managers and a player and playing with a man disadvantage, even with all of that, there was in that last 20, 30 minutes, there were opportunity and chance after chance to come back. So credit to PSG for their performance, and not at all what I expected from this game. But whoever is playing PSG next, I will be rooting for you to knock them out of the Champions League. I will be streaming tomorrow. I'm going to catch the game tomorrow and stream that one as well. Cry more, Xavi. All right, victory lap for those of you who wanted cry Spurs, cry baby. What do you mean? What do you mean? I'm not crying. I'm good. I'm having a good time. Spurs have nothing to do with this game. There's 2 games tomorrow too. Yeah, I'll be watching. I'll be streaming. I'm not sure which one I'll do. I'll probably put up a poll in my community tab, and you can vote for there. We hate Tottenham. All right, well. I guess join the club. People who tell me that I chose the wrong club. That's all right. It's all right. I hate Barca with a passion as an Arsenal fan. What do we think of Tottenham? Good club. All right. I'm going to get out of here, guys. Thank you for the stream. I had a great time. And I hope you guys enjoyed watching this match with me. We're going to do some more streams tomorrow. I'm going to try to stream more often, even just regular games. But anyway, appreciate you guys. Y'all have a great rest of your, I guess, night for most of you. It's 2:00 in the afternoon for me. So I'm going to go enjoy the rest of my day. You guys have a good evening. I'll see you.